Welcome to Hawke's Bay Wine Country, the sunny bay, and they can say it today with confidence because it's a beautiful day as we look from Napier City down Marine Parade, the Norfolk Pines, the beautiful Pacific Ocean in the background, and in the foreground is McLean Park, and that is today the venue for Game 4 of the series between New Zealand and Pakistan.
It is fantastic conditions out here. Simon Dill will tell you more about those very shortly. I'll find out what the captains have to say about their teams and what they'll decide if they win the toss, so let's get into it. Daniel Vettori rotated back into the team today. Shea Afridi been here all along, as has the ICC match. Alan Hurst.
It's called. It's a tail. New Zealand.
We'll have a bat, thanks. Okay. I think you're going to bat first, Dan?
Yeah, we are. It's obviously a beautiful wicket, and I think you come to Napier and expect a lot of runs, and it's beautiful conditions, so hopefully we can do that.
Now, it sounds like there's been a few late changes in the team other than what has been reported so far in the media. Can you explain?
One change, Ryder misses out. He cut his finger in the domestic game, and it hasn't healed up, so Franklin's come in for him. Which
gives you an extra seam bowling option, which you're probably quite pleased about.
Yeah, it does a little bit. I think we almost wanted to test ourselves with 2 seamers and 2 spinners and try and fiddle with the rest of the guys, but it's didn't sound quite right, did it? But it was difficult. But I think we're going to get out here and see what we can do. But it's a great batting wicket.
How difficult is it as a captain when you come out and you have a different canvas to work with each game?
It's tough, but I think the guys are getting their heads around it, and they understand that people are jostling for World Cup positions, and that's the carrot at the end of all this. If you stand up and count and you perform well, then you get a World Cup spot, a World Cup starting spot, and that's what everyone wants.
Halfway through this series, how much have you learned with all the tinkering?
Well, I think we've learned a little bit. I think John and myself have a good idea what we think our first 11 is. The tough thing is that we're playing in New Zealand conditions, so we're trying to match up a World Cup team here where conditions may not suit what we want to do over there.
And it'll probably be a big game to learn a bit more about the death bowling because it reared its ugly head once more, didn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty tough on everyone in world cricket, but I think Nathan and myself will have a chance at it at some stage and look for improvements from Tim and Hamish as well.
All right, thank you, Daniel.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
So he'd bowling first. You were out here looking at this and you go, this is a great place, pitch and overhead conditions. So you will be looking forward to playing here regardless of what you're doing, won't you?
Yeah, I think it's a perfect batting. It's like a heaven for a batsman, and I think it will be played good. But I don't think it will be a change in the second inning, and it's a good idea batting first, yeah.
What about any changes to your team?
I think we're not changing. We're playing with the same team, and we're trying to give confidence to each and every one. And I think we're focusing on the this series first.
Because it's interesting, isn't it? And it's quite significant because you played in New Zealand conditions, a green pitch last one. You played very well. Then you come here and it looks like real batsman-friendly conditions, and you go with that same team. Does it show that you're starting to have real confidence in a side that will take you further towards the World Cup?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That we give a confidence to our players, and if you look into the condition, or if you look into the pitches. Nowadays in everywhere in the world, especially in the one days, the pitches are very similar, and it's like a batting pitches.
And your own confidence must be sky high around. You must be looking forward to having a go on this, eh?
Yeah, it's gone. It's history now. It's a new day, new game, so I'm focusing more.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks, man.
New Zealand winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Local lad Jamie Howe, who just lives about an hour and a half down the road in Palmerston North, but captains the Central Stags, which McLean Park is one of their home bases. Martin Guptill with him, the Aucklander. They'll be followed by Ross Taylor, Scott Styrus, Kane Williamson, Brendan McCullum. James Franklin back in the side today. There was talk of Jesse Ryder playing, but he has an injured finger. Daniel Vettori has the reins again, and Nathan McCullum, a rare outing with Jacob Oram, the 12th man. And Pakistan have decided to go with exactly the same 11, which performed so creditably in Christchurch and dominated New Zealand to the tune of 43 runs, having scored 293, courtesy of a Muhammad Hafiz century down there.
Martin Guptill lining up to face the first ball of this match. Big match for both sides, 1-1 in the series. Sohail Tanvir with ball in hand. It's a good record. And one-day cricket, terrific slower ball. He'll look to use this new ball, bowling into that slight breeze. It's a northeasterly at the moment, just coming off the sea. Should get a little bit of swing, but it's a perfect batting wicket and perfect conditions to put a good total on the board. Good afternoon, Ramiz.
Afternoon, Dooley. Yes, and a perfect setting also. Napier is breathtakingly beautiful.
New Zealand are underway. He's quick, Martin Guptill, he needed to be.
He's a very fast runner, Martin Guptill, good athlete. He dived full length to make sure that he was in. Mohammad Hafiz had the ball. He was coming in to collect it. He's extremely fast. He beat him by a long distance there. No worries at all.
Howard Varts has hit it hard. That is a misfield. So we praised the fielding an over a go from Wahab Riaz. This time it's Umar Gul, and that has gone straight through the legs, but hit very, very powerfully.
Yes, I think he was stunned by the timing on this one. Couldn't even get down when the ball reached him. Down the track, good improvisation, and in the end, good result.
Pulled powerfully. Hasn't quite got all the way, just one bounce and into the grandstand.
Wonderfully done. Picked up the length early and was in position early to execute that pulled shot. I think he was looking for that high and mighty blow over the rope for a 6. But this will do. A couple of boundaries, and New Zealand's innings in aggressive mode now.
That's turned away from Guptill. It's fine, and it's beaten the man. His outfield is very quick. That'll run away. So an expensive over from Sahel Tanvir. 14 from it. New Zealand 17 without loss.
Clearly unhappy, Sahel Tanvir. Misfield earned New Zealand 4 of his second ball. He started with a wide and then a couple of blows on the leg side. So expensive over.
Again, leg side. That'll be leg buys. Or has he really played a shot at that? I don't know. Well, he's given leg buys, but I'm not convinced, Ramiz.
Afridi is not happy. He's not convinced with what Sahel Tanvir is delivering here. Well, I mean, half and half. And in the end, umpire gave it in favor of the batting side. The wrong line, really. No cushion there. So margin of error is minimal, and Afridi clearly frustrated.
Let's hit away powerfully from Guptill. That's 4. So width this time, and this surface is too true to give width.
He seems to be low in confidence. Sahel Tanvir, Shahid Afridi asking few things. What field does he want on the offside now? That was slashed hard. Beautifully done by Martin Guptill. Putting a lot of pressure on the left armour.
Aerial over top. Umar Gul has got a chase on his hands and he'll lose it. 4 more, but a little streaky this time from Guptill.
It'll do. Abdur Razak clearly hurt by that slash. Afridi is also talking to him. A little bit of whiff on this occasion. The ball came back, but was wide enough for Martin Guptill to have a go at that one. Uppish, but safe. Umar Gul in the deep had no chance in the end. Yeah, a couple of yards to his left, and he would have been in business.
Short, and well, the only one in business here is someone in the grandstand. That is beautifully hit from Guptill. Really was, almost waiting for it.
He plays that shot so well. Really was hit extremely hard in position early to play that pull shot. It's just a pretty picture, that. Martin Guptill in full flow and in great form and touch.
Aerial out, great catch. He's got terrific hands, Yunus Khan, he really has. And that is the blow that Pakistan were looking for. Guptill could not keep it down, and a very good catch.
He's a smart mover, Yunus Khan. He anticipates the ball extremely well. Have a look at him, diving and grabbing the ball. And only Yunus Khan can do that and make it look extremely easy. So Pakistan off the mark. And it's Wahab Riaz who's provided them with a good breakthrough here. Martin Guptill was looking dangerous. Gone for 21. New Zealand 40 for 1.
New Zealand's vice-captain Ross Taylor at the crease. 97 matches, averaging 35 and a bit. Taylor's is off the mark. Off the mark powerfully, short, wide, put away. It's 44 for 1. Bit of width here, that's exactly what you want. And you've just come to the crease, second ball in your face, and you get one of those. Not quite out of the middle, close enough to get 4 for Ross Taylor. Wahab Riaz.
This time he pulls, it's one of his favourite shots. He picked the man out, it's straight at him. There was the ball to hit. That's the pressure of the dots. And Howe just doesn't think, he just hits it straight down the throat of the fieldsman at deep square leg.
Well, we saw him get out this way in Christchurch, and it was there to hit, but unfortunately there's a man back, so he either has to hit it higher and harder or along the ground. He does neither. Picks the man out. Umar Akmal takes a good catch. Jamie Howe gone for 13. New Zealand 44 for 2.